Hello everyone, my name is Jorge Ramirez and this is my spring break planning project. The project that I've been working on throughout the semester uses the skills and knowledge that I've gained through project management to plan a trip with my friends. I came up with the idea that all four of us going on the trip would pick a specific day from the week and plan everything that we would be doing for that day. I selected this project because spring break was going to happen during the semester, which was one of the requirements for the project. I saw this as an opportunity to incorporate the skills that I was learning during the semester to be able to plan the day that I picked for the trip. This would range from times that I would meet with my friends to creating a budget for expenses such as gas, which was very high when we went on the trip. Since this project required me to plan and manage a project that needed to happen during the semester, I needed to keep track of all the time that was spent during meetings, which I had to count as work. For most of the difficulties that I had, I was able to sort them out with the professor and also got a lot of help from the step-by-step guide, which helped me show how to use Project Manager. The only difference between the proposed and actual schedule was the day that we went to New Hampshire. We had to change the activity that we were doing, but we still ended up staying the same amount of time that we planned for that day. The only other change came at the beginning of the project, which is when one friend said that they couldn't go on the trip. This happened within the first few days, which meant it wasn't a big change. Going to school with everyone that went on the trip made staying on schedule very easy as we could always find times where we could meet. One of the main documents that I used during stakeholder interactions was the cost report for the project. Although my project isn't like a typical project where each of us is getting paid, I used Project Manager to show everyone the breakdown of how we would be getting paid for doing a project like this. I set everyone at a pay rate of $10 per hour in Project Manager. Then I added each of them as a resource for every meeting that we had. This would happen for every meeting that was scheduled for the project and ended up showing the total at the end. As I said earlier, the biggest challenge that we faced was when we went to New Hampshire. The main activity that we had planned was to go on a hike, but when we got there was a lot more snow and ice on the trail than we expected, which would have been dangerous if we decided to go on it. We overcame this because we had a backup plan for every activity that we planned. At the beginning, we also had a problem with communication when we weren't together, which was easily resolved through video calls. Throughout this project, I realized that the project manager software and project management as a whole aren't as easy as they may seem. A lot goes into creating a project, such as being on top of deadlines and ensuring that everything in the project manager is up to date. It is also essential to establish a stable and consistent way to communicate with the team that you are working with.